What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel and the video review of the ASUAV, or Awesome UAVs F200, the 200 millimeter FPV racer. And this one is the black with the gold trim version here. It comes in the PNP version only. That means no receiver, guys. Now, like I said, I got the gold and the black version here. So it comes with this nice little gold CNC machine cut gold accents with the aluminum alloy. So that is looking fantastic. It's got some nice little cuts on it so it reflects. That is looking really nice. Now, this one also comes in various different colors as well. This one is called the green. The other ones are blue, red, and purple. And the reason why they call this green is because of these props. These props are actually the safety green color, that neon safety green color. It looks more like yellow, but they are calling this one the green one. And the blue one will come with blue props with blue aluminum alloy accents, and the red one will come with red props with red aluminum accent, and the purple with purple props and purple aluminum accent. So I kind of like this one here, and the reason why is because this green one comes with this gold accent, and this gold accent matches up with these nice gold written motors. And these motors we have seen before. It is the same motors as that of the Shuriken X1, and it is the F4011 motors by tmotor.com, and it is the F40 2600 kV motors, and these guys are really nice. And they got that little hole on the top. It is hollow on the stem there as well. And we are paired up with some 5042 tri-bladed props, and these are some gnarly looking props, guys. Got these little edges right there, so be careful, you can cut yourself with these guys right here. Now, taking a look at the bottom of the quad, there's some LED lights underneath of each of the motor pods, and there's the LED light right up underneath it. It is really nice LED lights. I checked it out already. It blinks blue a couple of times on and off and stuff like that. I'm not sure if I really like those LED light covers, because the motor screws, as you can see, is a little bit longer ones, and it is right through the plastic of the LED light, that little housing, and that's the screws that are holding the motor down in place. So if you really got down to it and screwed it on real tight, you might crack the LED light cover. I'm not sure. Or if you get into an accident, this might crack. If you hit the concrete pavement like that, that might crack, and you're probably going to have to switch those motor screws out. But thankfully, these motor screws come with the whole ensemble here. So T-Motor gives you these motor screws, and they are the regular length ones. So if you don't want the LED light cover, you can put these guys on. And the reason why they gave you 4 and I got all of them opened up is because the prop nut came inside each of these bags. So you got to open each of these bags to get the little nut that ties down the prop. So that is that. And let's see, looking right underneath, we do have the battery bay right up underneath, and I do have a battery strap, the ASUAV. This comes with the quadcopter, but it is not pre-installed, so you're going to have to install it yourself, and it is a very tight fit underneath of the bottom plate, and there's some wires running through it as well, so you got to really be careful with that. So what I had to do was I had to unscrew the standoffs a little bit in order to give me a little bit of room and slide this little battery strap right underneath of it. So, and I also have this foam pad. I got a little foam pad cut out, and I just hot glued the foam pad in its place as well. And the motor wires are shrink wrapped, and they are shrink wrapped together with the LED light wires, and they were just kind of loose. I'm not sure if they were loose or they've been glued down. They looked pretty stiff because of all the wires inside of it. I just used some zip ties to just kind of hold it down as well, so they don't flap around. Now the frame itself is a really nice frame. It's a true X frame, guys, and the carbon fiber on it is about 4 millimeters in thickness here, and it has little beveled edges, so it's really nice. It's not that straight angled cut. They did kind of bevel the edges a little bit, and as you can see here, there's some protrusions so that when you get into a crash, you know, you don't hit the motor. So that is really nice. And let's see, taking a look at the bottom, that's just about it for the bottom. So let's go on over to the top here and right up to the front, and we can see that the FPV camera is a branded FPV camera. It is the RunCam Swift with the 600 TV line, PAL standard, CCD integrated with OSD, and it is the 2.3 millimeter lens with 150 degree field of view. So that is just awesome. I love those 150 degree field of view cameras, and it is coupled with a VTX, but the VTX is a combination flight controller VTX all in one. So the awesome flight controller contains the VTX, is integrated, and it is the 5.8 gigahertz 40 channel, and it is switchable from 25 to 200 to 400 milliwatts. And it is fantastic, and it has an LED, but it's very hard to see, guys. It's tucked in way underneath in there. I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see it here. Some of the wires are blocking, so you kind of have to pre-configure your channel before you put the top plate on. But the top plate is very easy to come off. There's just 4 screws involved here. You can pop that top plate right off and you can access it. You can kind of access it from the top over here. If you look kind of at an angle, you can see the LED light screen there. So that is pretty cool. Now it was pre-flashed. The flight controller was pre-flashed with Betaflight SP Racing F3 3.1.5 already. So that is really nice. And here is the mushroom antenna with the awesome logo that is coupled up with the VTX. And right here there's a small little plate. It is attached to the top plate, so you can kind of remove this plate, but right underneath of it, you got that short little cable, that pigtail cable going to the flight controller where the integrated VTX is. Now, right underneath of that, of the flight controller, is the PDB / 4-in-1 BLHeli S 20 amp DShot ESCs supporting up to 4S. So we got a choice here. We can run it up to 4S, so that is just fantastic. Now, like I said, this one is a PNP version. It did not come with a receiver, so I had to put my own receiver, and I've chosen the XM Plus because I had that lying around, and it's the FI Sky 16 channel S bus receiver. And here, right up on the side here is the connection for your receiver, and they do provide you with this little cable. They provide you with a cable that is PPM, I believe, and another cable that supports S-Bus. So I'm using the S-Bus, and the receiver is just upside down right up underneath of the top plate. I double-sided sticky tape on the bottom of the top plate, so you can barely see it right on top of the FC. It's up underneath of the top plate. So if I wanted to put a action cam on the top, put a little foam piece and put the action cam on the top, I could still run a Velcro strap right through here and kind of tie it down. So I just left it like that. And of course I did the modded antenna with some zip ties and a coffee straw with a dab of hot glue to hold the XM Plus double antennas in place. So that is just about it on the quadcopter. Isn't that a very handsome looking quadcopter? I have to say, man, with that gold accent, it is just awesome. And that machine cut chrome glistening in the sunlight, kind of really nice. Okay, so I got the XT60 plug kind of zip tied to one of the arms as well, so it kind of protects it from getting ripped off in case of a accident and your battery gets loose and it flies off. So that is just about it for the awesome UAV F200. So let's go ahead and check out its flying characteristics. Let's go for a little line of sight flight. I'm going to use a 3S battery, and then I'm going to use a 4S battery after that. So let's go for that demo flight and some FPV flights. Oops, I did it again. I forgot to show you what comes in the box. We do have an extra set of props, and it is the same color, so thank you very much. And I showed you all of the motor screws that came with it. And here's the bag that came with a couple of spaghetti cords. One of them is the PPM, and the other one is the S-Bus. I had an extra one, so I'm using that extra one, but this is what you get in the package, as well as a little foam cutout sticky tape to put underneath. I didn't see this at first, so I cut my own and hot glued it before I even took a look at this bag. So that's that. And we do get an extra battery strap as well. And this is the top box. This is the bottom part of the top box, or well, bottom part of the box. And check that out. Everything is nicely packed in here. The antenna has its own cutout. All of the motor screws were in here, and the quadcopter was just sitting right in there. So that is a fantastic little package that they have set up, and it's a really, really nice package, guys. From what I can see, this thing has top-notch products already installed on there with these nice motors and the FPV camera, so it should fly pretty good. So let's go and check that out. All right, we are ready to go with the ASUAV F200. So let's go ahead and arm it, and let's see if she hovers really good. I got a 3S battery attached to it right now. So we're doing the initial hover test with the 3S battery. So far looking very nice. I see the LED lights on the bottom of the motor pods blinking twice in blue. So that's pretty nice. I don't think they change colors. I think they just constantly blink blue. These props are very, very nice. Okay, let's bring it in. And the antenna is pretty big. You can notice the antenna on the quad. So far, sounding good, feeling good. And doing pretty good with the 3S. Not bad. Let's do a little punch out. With the 3S, that is fantastic. That's not bad. Yep, this is another quad that can be just flown in 3S, looks like. It's got more than enough speed. Okay, let's bring it in, do another little punch out. There's a little bit of prop wash I can see. That is just amazing with the 3S punch out. Makes you wonder what it's gonna be like with the 4S. All right, let's bring it in and give it a little landing.
30 seconds.
All right.
2.0.
All right, we got it going, and we got a little on-screen display here, and we are ready to go. We are gonna take off first with the 3S battery. So let's go ahead and arm the motors. Oh, feels really, really nice. 100-meter bush, no problem. 150, no problem. Little bit of snow on the turnaround. Very clear video feed. Nice. Even with the 3S, I got a lot of power. Very, very nice flyer. Good controls. No oscillations. Going in a straight line out of the box. No tweaking. Betaflight stock default PIDs. Oh wow, this is going to be another nice flyer, guys. Woohoo! Nice. Nice and smooth. A little bit of oscillation on the way down on the transition. But all in all, it is fantastic. Man. Woohoo! Pretty good. Stock PIDs. Working out not bad at all. Very, very nice. A little bit of lift. Nice flyer, guys. I think we got another winner here. Wow.
30 seconds. Seconds.
Okay, not bad at all, guys. The F200.
10, 9, 8, 7,
Nice. Even with the 3S, it feels like I was flying with the 4S. Awesome.
1.
All right, we got a 4S battery attached to the F200, so let's check it out. Stand back. So 1300 milliamp 4S. Oh yeah, I can tell the difference right away with that little throttle push. Yeah, it's got lots of power. Let's see the punch out. Oh. And those LED lights flashing.
0.0.
Pretty cool. Nice. They did an awesome job on this one. I believe this quad has the same motors as the Shuriken X1. Awesome power. And the sound is really nice. Holy cow. We got another winner here, guys. Yep, this is another good one, man. Oh yeah.
1.
Like a fine-tuned kitten. Wow. Okay, let's bring it in for a landing and do a little FPV with the 4S. Nice. All right, here we go with the 4S battery FPV time. Let's go. Definitely a lot more power. Oh, a little bit of static there behind the car, but that was pretty nice. And absolutely fantastic of a flyer, guys. We got another nice, my goodness. We got a really nice flyer, guys. There is, however, a little bit of prop wash. So you're gonna have to throttle up just a little bit prior to transitioning. Nice. Oh, a little prop wash there. Very nice. Loving this quad as well. Just a little bit of tweaking and she will be flying fantastic. This is right out of the box, guys. Betaflight stock PIDs. Wow, this one is nice too.
9, 8.
Let me turn off that timer. This thing makes me nervous trying to land it. Okay, let me bring it in for a soft landing here. Nice. Absolutely fantastic. Another quadcopter that is absolutely fantastic. All right, with the 4S. ASUAV F200. All right, just got done flying the F200 by Awesome UAV, and I have to say this thing is awesome. Yup, the name says it all. It is a fantastic looking quadcopter as well, and it functions really, really nice, and it flies great. I mean, you got some hang time, you got all kinds of maneuvers you can do with the 4S, and 3S wasn't bad at all either. Very nice camera, guys, and the VTX provides very well reception too. Just got a little bit of static when I was behind the car, but that's expected. I mean, it just did fantastic. It's one of the nice ones, man. This is one of the good ones as well. So I used my Headplay SE goggles for the FPV, and as well as recorded the footage using the DVR that comes along with the Headplay goggles. So that was really nice. So we're going to take a look at that soon enough. So that is it for now. That is the review of the Awesome UAVs F200. It is one of the nice ones, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Have a great day, and we will see you again next time.